Hey, Jeff Feed here with Kung Fu Driving Podcast. This is a blast from a couple of years back. Paul Drechsler-Martell, how are you, man?
I'm well, I'm good. Good to see you. Good to see you in the flesh this time.
Yes, so for anybody who doesn't know, we ran into each other on Instagram, I believe, and we just followed each other on social. And then he was kind enough to do the show. And at the time, I think he was having a baby. So catch us up on what's been going on.
Yeah, I mean, the baby is 4 now, so it's a lot of dad life, which is great. And then just continuing to do the stunt thing. Did a lot of work on FBI. I got to double Billy Crystal on a show he had on Apple. That was fun. That was a little visually transformative for me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was that the horror film that you did?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a series, but yeah. Yeah, so just different stunt jobs. Yeah, exactly.
How is the stunt industry currently going for everybody? I've heard weird stuff about what's going on in Hollywood in general. What's it like for you guys out here on the East Coast?
I mean, I feel very grateful for the opportunities that I've had. I think it really varies on an individual basis. I think some of us get lucky and continue to work, and some people see their work sort of dry up. I think in a very business aspect, the entertainment industry went through a level of expansion probably around the time we talked, 2015-ish. We had a streaming boom, and now sort of like any business, it's a contraction, and it's a spending contraction. We're spending less, and that just means less jobs for everybody, and that affects everyone differently. Sure. Yeah.
So what do you do to stay in the market and stay relevant, stay in front of people's faces, and just keep getting work?
That's a great question. You know, I mean, I think it's a lot of the usual stuff. You try to stay sharp. The biggest thing always with stunts is, I think, sort of trying to stay sharp so that when the call comes, you're ready. Even if it's maybe been a year, you know, even if the calls aren't coming as often as they used to, the call typically comes with not a lot of notice. So you need to be ready even if it's been a while. Just because you've had a month off doesn't mean you get another month to get ready again. So that's what it is.
So what kind of skills have you added to your bank of knowledge since we last talked?
You know, honestly, it's a lot of dad skills, I think, really. Yeah, it's that stuff.
Those are the hardest skills to add properly, right?
Yes, that's on the forefront of my mind. Yeah.
No, that's cool. So what is that like for you right now? What are you spending most time doing?
Yeah, well, it's terrific. And, you know, fortunately for me, my son actually loves going to, like, trampoline parks and bounce houses and stuff, so I get to watch him and teach him flips and stuff. And that's a lot of fun. I get out my mats that he loves rolling around and doing gymnastics, so it's very cool.
Are you prepping him for the stunt life?
You know, I'm not purposefully doing it. You know, this is the thing that I've realized. I'm not doing it on purpose, but I think I don't discourage it. So if he jumps off of something and I tell him how cool it looks, that's probably what's happening there. Yeah.
As long as he knows that Dad's done it and he's okay to do it, you're good to go with whatever you want to try.
I mean, he has my support 100% the whole way. What was funny was he was in a gymnastics class, and because he's 4 and he's super bendy, he was like landing on his butt and spiking. And I'm like, oh no, Dad knows that hurts. That hurts later. I've done some real bad spikes. Yeah, don't do that one at all.
Speaking of spikes, so the stunts that you've done recently, have you had any that are really memorable that stick out, either for how dangerous they were or how painful they were?
Oh, dangerous, painful? Thankfully, you know, I think no one's asked me to do anything painful in a long time, so that's great. I mean, I have some from long ago that definitely stick with me. That's been very fortunate. I'm trying to think. I think right now I've been lucky in that I've gotten to do a couple more things a little creatively. I got to do a music video where I did all the fight choreo, and I had a couple actually shows this year where not only was I hired as the stunt coordinator, the fight choreographer, but then the director would really turn around and give me a lot of creative freedom. And I am happy to be on a set where I'm sort of just there for safety, but it was great to explore a new aspect where I really got to be creative and supported by the team in doing that.
That's cool. So the Filmmaker knowledge library continues to grow. Are we pushing to do more and more of that so that you have a PDM project out there somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to get back into it sometime. You know, any expression of creativity is great, and it is hard to stay away from filming stuff. It's always fun.
So what brings you to the Urban Action Showcase today?
Well, I've been here before, but I was really excited for the WMAC Masters event. I don't know if you remember when you and I talked, I got introduced, I mean, I loved WMAC Masters when it started, but when it was on in the 90s, he and Nguyen, who played Tsunami, did a seminar where, like, for a kid's karate class in the 90s, and where and I went, and he taught us, like, how to do head snaps. It was the first time anybody taught me how to do anything. That pretty much started, and that was what clicked, where I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, we throw kicks and punches in class all the time, but this is new, and this is special, and this is pretend. And I brought today so that he could sign it, this picture of...
No way, look at that! That's so
from
cool.
the 90s.
That's very
I'm there
cool.
in the middle. Yeah, exactly. And so I got to show it to him and have him sign everything.
That's awesome.
And that's what I showed up for. It was great. It was good to be able to reminisce about that with him.
Going full circle. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
Awesome. It's great to meet you in person.
Yeah.
Best of luck with everything you got going. Best of luck being dad, because it is the best, best gig out there.
It is. Thanks, Jeff.
Poison Clan rocks the world.